Hey, what's up? It's Antonio. Welcome back to my channel. Now, who's ready for some fighting words? In this video, I want to talk about Jermall Charlo. Yes, the missing Charlo is back. He says he's ready. He said he had to get rid of some people from his life, and he's feeling great mentally. He had to prepare himself mentally. He says he's been fighting all his life, so he just wanted to get his body right, wanted to get his mind in tune with his body, and he's feeling great, and he's back. He also said that he would like to take on the winner of Benavidez and Caleb Plant. Really quick, if you like the videos, please take the time right now to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already done so, it only takes a second. Also, if you can hit that thumbs up button, that also helps the channel. Let's jump into this video. So I said this a long time ago, and it's actually something that Canelo later said. Why don't everybody just fight each other? And then as your prize, you get the Canelo fight. Makes it all simple. It's fair. Now Canelo doesn't have to fight everybody in the world because he's just one guy. And you guys can just shuffle it out and figure it out. Fight it out. So let's see. Plant's out of the way. Cool. Plant's gone. Who do we have? We have Andrade. Who do we have? We have Munguia. Who do we have? We have Charlo. Who do we have? We have Benavidez. All right. There's some others, but I feel like those are the core people. Now, Benavidez, Plant just fought. I would say if I was around David Benavidez, if I was like an advisor to him or, a close friend or, a manager or something like that. Listen, let's ride high in this momentum. Let's see if we can get Charlo. That would be the fight that I'd want. Because if you want a Canelo fight, basically the way Canelo's talking, you got to impress him. I don't think the Plant fight was impressive in the sense that there was complete and total domination, the way most people make it out to be. I don't feel like it was complete and total domination. I think it went exactly the way I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to be Caleb Plant moving around, having a whole lot of success in the early rounds, and then Benavidez basically just, catching him here and there, which is exactly what happened. But over time, in the middle rounds, Caleb Plant wasn't going to be able to run anymore. Caleb Plant would probably have taken more than enough body work from Benavidez to where it would slow him down, and he would actually have to plant his feet and fight the monster off. And that's when it would be the opening stages of the downhill. And that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. Did Benavidez do what he said he was going to do? Did he knock him out? No. Is that something that he wanted to do and tried desperately to do? Yes. I personally think that he pressed the fight a little too much, where he was overextending himself, trying to get something that wasn't there. And that was probably the reason why he didn't get it. Also, I think Caleb Plant's a lot stronger than what people give him credit for. So where does Jermall Charlo come into all this? Well, let's see. They both are with the same promotion. They both have the same advisor, Al Heyman. Jermall Charlo is 100% back. He's been inactive. Obviously, Benavidez is going to take some time to, ride his wave. Maybe Jermall. I would say Jermall should fight Benavidez right away, because he could steal the thunder if he were to do it. I know it's risky to say that because he's been inactive for quite some time, but I would say steal the wave. Why am I saying steal the wave? Well, if you steal the wave, Canelo will be looking at you and not Benavidez. If you steal the wave, everybody's going to be looking at you and not Benavidez. If you steal the wave, who are they going to say? Oh, you beat Benavidez. You beat David Benavidez, but you can't beat Munguia? No, they're not going to say that. Or you can't beat Andrade? No, they're not going to say that. Andrade's not getting the Canelo fight anyway because he pissed Canelo off. So I seriously doubt that's ever going to happen. So that's definitely off the table. He's not going to get that fight. But if Charlo were daring enough, I don't honestly think he is. I think he would take the safer route, which would be take on the loser of Benavidez and Plant, which would be Caleb Plant. But I would advise him to go straight for David Benavidez, personally. I would say take the thunder, take all that shine that he's getting right now, and let that shine on you. And there should be no reason why Canelo wouldn't want to fight you. No reason. That would make more sense. It's a dangerous move, but it is a very, very powerful chess move if he were to take it, and especially if he like plays it correctly, like after taking it. Let's see. Not to mention, I think Munguia is like injured. I'm pretty sure he's injured, so he's definitely he's out off this list anyway because I think he's injured. Um, I think Benavidez should stay active anyway. So I look at it like this. I think for Charlo, he could get the thunder of Benavidez. For Benavidez, it would help him to stay active. I don't think he should wait for Canelo to say his name because it hasn't happened in the past, and Canelo wasn't overly, enthused about what he saw with the fight. And he knew he was going to win prior, and he said it. So maybe you need a tougher opponent. And that's where Jermall Charlo comes in. And that fight benefits both Benavidez and Jermall Charlo. Because whoever wins is definitely going to get the golden ticket then. So how does that fight look? Well, let's see. I think it's great. I think promotion-wise it's great because they already have bad blood. They've already had, back and forth verbally, with each other. There was also a little incident at one of the fights. It was nothing. I believe at best it was a shove, and it included David Benavidez's father. And like I said, it was just some words back and forth. But neither one of them like each other. That's the point that I'm making. They don't like each other. They would like to get it on. And so you got something to work with. You already know they don't like each other. Whatever Plant and Benavidez was, this is probably going to be that times two. Because one thing that Charlos can do is they can turn up the heat. They walk around with chips on their shoulders and they can turn up the heat. They don't mind being the villains. They can turn up the heat. Now that brashness of David Benavidez can truly play off. Why? Because he's got the game. He has a game opponent. Marketing and promotion wise, he has a game opponent. Charlo is a game opponent. He's going to talk as much trash. He's going to do as many memes. He's going to do whatever. He has a huge social media following, so this could go really well for him. I do think. Let's see. I think Charlo poses a bigger threat to Benavidez personally. I wasn't overly enthused at what I saw from David Benavidez and the Caleb Plant fight. I didn't like the overextending. I didn't like the at first it was following, and then it slowly crept into cutting off the ring. First of all, that's two things that are not going to fly with Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo has amazing fight instincts and reflexes. And you just can't be overextending, leaving yourself wide open. I'm assuming that happened because he didn't fear what was coming back from Caleb Plant. But he needs to fear what's coming back from Jermall Charlo. He can crack. He can crack, and he's fast. And he has the same amount of athleticism as Caleb Plant, probably more. Jermall Charlo, both the Charlos, could have probably been any sports figure that they wanted to. If it would have been football or basketball, they probably could have done it. So that's just not going to fly with Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo has an amazing jab. I think the Charlos have the best jabs in boxing, both with the Charlos. And then you throw Triple G in there. But they have amazing jabs. They're great at distance. But like I said, they can fight in the inside as well. And Jermall is big. He's a big dude. So, it's not like you're going to muscle him down either. So overall, I just don't think David Benavidez is going to do to Jermall Charlo what he did with Caleb Plant. I think Jermall Charlo would win that fight. I don't think it'd be easy, But number one, David doesn't throw. He's not gonna. I thought he would throw more punches in the Caleb Plant fight, but I feel like he started slow, and I do understand that that was due mostly to the speed and the movement from Caleb Plant. But again, what do you think Jermall Charlo is gonna do? You know, he's got great footwork as well. He can fight backing up. He has that spring in his step as well. He can fight side to side. He can fight on the inside. It doesn't really matter. So you're going to deal with the same things that you dealt with from Caleb Plant. You're going to deal with those same things with Jermall Charlo. The only difference is he hits harder and he's bigger. So you can take what you're giving to him. Question is, can you fight off all that he's going to get back to you? That's going to be the question. That's basically it for this video, and it's just a question. But I really do want to see Jermall Charlo back in the ring, and I would love to see him fight the winner of Plant versus Benavidez. And hopefully that can happen. Drop your thoughts down below. Tell me what you think. And as always, please like, please share, please subscribe to this channel.